But at least put a tool on every bolt and just make sure things aren't moving. You don't need to put torque and force into them. We don't want to, some does have thread lock. It's not doing any good if you tighten it an extra eighth of an inch. You probably just broke the thread lock. So we just want you to put your, a tool on these bolts. Make sure they're not moving. You'll feel if they loosen up.
I think we sell the 5 Newton meter preset handles too, don't we?
Yep. Yep. We have those. And then, on your suspension, I would actually put in the torque specs and actually make sure those are all at torque as far as like your rocker goes and your shock mounts, anything along those lines. So there is more torque going through everything. So, making sure that your cranks are on tight before a ride, making sure that your cassette is fully tightened on.
Probably using a chain checker after every like 10 rides or so is a good idea, especially with an e-bike.
Yeah, make sure you're checking your chain. It's gonna stretch and wear faster because that initial torque is just gonna put a lot more force on these bikes. So yeah, you're gonna have to change your chain more often, which is fine. Chains are $30-40, not a big deal. So yeah, chain checker, making sure, depending on the setup of the bike, making sure like your chain ring bolts, if you have those, are tight, making sure your derailleur, that the bolt holding onto your hanger or onto your frame, make sure those are all staying in tight, because just a little bit of movement on there is enough. I think a lot of people have an issue. I see it a lot on e-bikes where under big force, it'll jump on them. And sometimes it's just because things are actually worn out.